not out of the woods yet. That is the message from Bay Area water officials. Even after this weekend's storms, we are still dealing with an historic drought.
We're really experiencing these very dries and then these very wet periods, and we need to be prepared to address both of them.
As the Bay Area cleans up and dries out, the totals are impressive, but will it move the drought needle? Good evening, everyone. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Mike Meeback in tonight for Frank Somerville. KTVU's Debora Villalon live tonight in Marin County, where most residents rely on local water sources there for nearly all of their supply. Deb?
Yeah, 3/4 comes from rain, the rest from the Russian River, and pretty much all of Marin except Novato depends on it. So people today were jubilant. From Skyfox, Phoenix Lake, one of 7 reservoirs that provide water for almost 200,000 people in central and southern Marin County. As promising as this looks from the air, it sounds even better as runoff flows through the Mount Tamalpais watershed.
It was a puddle, and this is only a week ago. And this place was so dry, we were worried about fire, and it was a whole different mindset. Miraculous, it's October. It never happens in October like this.
As happy as people were getting 20 inches of rain in some backyard buckets, a storm so extreme is also worrisome.
Having these unusual events in October, is just as much the fire as a wake-up call to us all that the climate has really changed and is changing day by day.
And as for a drought buster,
we would need about 6 more of these storms over the year for us to catch up.
Repeats are unlikely, say experts. While the early downpour was dramatic, consistent rain is what's needed.
It's a beginning, but it's no guarantee that we're going to have a wet year by any stretch of the imagination.
Which is why Marin Municipal and other districts will continue blaring a water conservation message and requiring reductions.
Those practices that became habit during these last 2 years, we need to continue them. We don't know when the next dry year is coming. We really need to be prepared for that, and conservation is just the new normal for us here in Marin and really all throughout California.
The storm brought Marin reservoirs from 32% capacity, lowest ever, up to 43%, but well short of where they should be, 67%. So as planned, customers must stop watering their yards except by hand in December, and a project moves ahead to run a water pipeline over the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge to tie Marin's system to more sources. Water users are philosophical about the road ahead.
Well, it's a good start to the year, so hopefully we get a lot more snow, and we'll still conserve.
All the waterfalls are just gushing. It looks tropical. People are smiling. People are excited. It's just so good to see the water back.
These reservoirs hold a 2-year water supply when rain comes. Managers want everyone to turn irrigation systems off after this storm and leave them off, plus double check after any power outage that they haven't automatically reset. Mike, that is good advice in any water district.
Phoenix Lake, Lagunitas, Alpine, also very important to the watershed there. Deb, thank you for that.